Okay, the Dodgers won last night and are headed to the World Series. That's why I'm wearing this hat. I look like shit because that's what real life looks like. And this isn't about looking good right now. This is about building discipline and growing a YouTube channel. And that means sitting down to do it even when you don't want to do it, even when you're not happy with how you look. Sidebar. So for this one, I'm testing thumbnails. Did it work? Did you click this one? Title, thumbnail combo, key. That's what I'm learning. Comment below. Did this work? Did it not work? Why did you click? Why did you not click? You're giving feedback for a beginner, so I appreciate it. That's me. I'm the beginner. I watched Aprilyn Alter. I hope we're saying her name right. Her video. She talks a lot about building YouTube, what works, what doesn't, what you need to do, what you're probably getting wrong. So I really appreciated that video. I'm going to drop a link to it in the comments below. So check it out. I know that I don't have a good reason for people to click yet, so I got to work on that. I got to work on branding and marketing. Fortunately, I do have a background in that, so hopefully I can figure that out sooner than later. But truth be told, I gotta do the thing. I gotta do the thing. So discipline, hoping to set an example for other people, at least with YouTube. So hopefully I can do that here and we can build this community and channel together. I still got a lot to learn. I got to learn about vlogging development. I also got to learn about channel development, like the segmentation. Like I've been watching a lot of like Ludwig, Mentor Pilot would be one, obviously Mr. Beast. And if you watch them, you'll know that they have their channels like separated out. They're not doing all of their content on one channel because they're not going after just one audience. At least that's what I think is happening. I think the reason why you go with like a gaming channel sometimes, or you go with like a personal channel, then you go with like a long form channel, then you kind of have like a not quite reacts, but more of like a social commentary channel. It seems like the meta right now is people are making those all different channels. And yeah, I'm assuming that that's because there is some segmentation that they're aware of where it's different people watching those. That's kind of weird to me because I feel like when I watch a YouTube channel, uh, I'm watching it for the personality and they can kind of talk about anything and I'll be interested in it. But maybe that's not true. I need to do some more reading, some more learning about that. Does anyone have any good resources? Help me out here. What do you got? Teach me. I'm a silly little dumb boy. Don't know what I'm doing. Maybe they're treating those other channels as like funnels. Is that what's happening? Is that maybe the gaming channel is like the top of the funnel, and then like maybe like Atrioc, right? You got like your gaming content. I don't know if Atrioc does that much gaming anymore. And then you filter down using that candy on a stick to get to the meat and potatoes of what you really want to talk about with like using the Atrioc example. Seems like what he really wants to talk about is like economics and politics and social issues. And I think that's cool. Uh, Mr. Beast even, right? He's got his big channel and then he goes down to philanthropy. But it seems to me like, at least in some part, the entertainment and product is part of a philanthropy pipeline. Obviously, he's rich as hell too. Sure, he's not upset about that. But clearly, he's being strategic in how he's setting his channels up, and so are all these other people. So I want to learn from that. I want to be like that uh, in some ways, in what they're doing right. And even with the people that, honestly, I learned this a long time ago in life, but even the people you don't like, and I do like those people, but with the people you don't like, you can learn a lot from those people. Oftentimes, the reason why you don't like them is because they're doing something right and you're jealous on some level. Or you may not do it exactly the way that they're doing it and you resent that, but you know that they're doing something right and you just wish they were doing it a little different. So, with all that said, I want to build something aligned with what I want to do. And I imagine if you're building a YouTube channel, it's about your life. It's not just about the work and the money and well, no money yet, but it's not just about doing it. It's about why you're doing it. And it's about how it makes you feel. It's about how your life looks while you're doing it. So for me, I know that I need to go outside more. You can probably tell from my pasty face that I haven't been going outside much. I work a desk job. I'm on a computer all day. Um, that's kind of great because I'm not in a coal mine and I would probably die in a coal mine because I'm not super athletic. But it's also, I need to go outside more. So what's going to get me outside, right? What's going to align with YouTube? What's going to align with my life and what I want to do and get me outside, seeing the beautiful earth that we live on? Well, I'm thinking like a super high res landscape ASMR channel. Like, I don't know if you've ever just thrown on like a Tahitian beach, or I live in Southern California, so there's a lot of scenery that I could just go and sit with. Bring a book, bring the camera, record it, throw it together on like a 8-hour timeline of 8-hour 4K, 6K, 8K timeline, whatever, and then throw that online. And the way I understand monetization is that's actually a pretty smart thing to do because monetization depends on watch time and you can get a lot of watch time on a longer video. I know that YouTube changed the way views work recently, and there's been some speculation that those types of content are being punished, but it seems like everyone's content's being punished, so that the idea of what a view is has changed. I don't fully understand that yet, but I feel like the best way that I'm going to figure that out is just by going out and doing that. Okay, so now I'm going outside. Some of that content's going to be like these landscape, right? These long ASMR videos. Some will be at day, some will be at night. Is that two different channels? Are those just two different playlists? I don't know. What do you, someone help me? Do you know? Write in the comments, help me learn. Um, and yeah. Okay, so like I'm thinking out loud, like I'm building this channel, right? So I know I want to go outside more. Well, I probably want an actually good camera for that. I probably want more than just like an old webcam or something because the people want to see the beauty, right? They want it in high quality. They want to throw it on their fancy TVs in their dentist office, in their home, while they're working, while the dog's in their lap, while they're reading a book, while they're on their phones, TikToking. They want the pretty landscape on their Samsung frame or whatever it's called. You probably want that in high res. So I want to make sure that I can support that workflow, which is going to be a little expensive, but I have a day job. I have not quit my day job. I need that money from the day job to help me do this. So I'm going to invest. Is it investing when you're buying stuff? In that nice camera and in one, probably can only afford one decent lens and then go from there. I could probably talk a little bit more about what my workflow and other content and how that works for my editing and storage and all that. Um, not a bad, maybe that's a future video. Probably not the next video, but maybe that's a future video. But anyway, I want to build a life where I can get away from my desk a little bit more often and then talk about it here, I think, on this main channel and help others do that. Find that serenity, right? Life is short. Life is short. Work all the time. That's not, I mean, that's cool. That's fine, right? But I want to spend more time outside, is what I'm saying. And Monday through Friday seems like a good time to do that if you can swing it. Well, I don't know if any of this will work. I have no idea. This could be a total flop, right? You could subscribe and watch me fail. That's great too. I'll take it. I'll take the views. I'm so more than happy to embarrass myself if it means that I'm going after something that I actually want to do. But anyway, like, subscribe, join me on this journey. Hopefully the thumbnail and title combo got you to click this time. At the time I'm recording this video, I don't actually know what that thumbnail and title combo is going to be. So we can find out together how exciting that is. And if that's successful, fingers crossed, don't know. And yeah, I bought a $12 bag of chips the other day. What? It was labeled 8 and then it was 12 and then they weren't that good. Something's wrong with the economy, right? Maybe we'll talk about that in the future. Also, remember that game Rush, San Francisco Rush 2049? I kind of want to do something about that game too. That game was dope. All right. Bye, everyone. See you next time. I love you. Mwah.